You know how you sometimes land on a web page in a language you don't understand, and your first instinct is just a click away? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if that screen, that one single page of text and pixels, actually held a really fascinating story about a digital world we almost never get to see? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out. So that's the big question for this explainer. We're going to be like digital archaeologists. We're taking one single screen from the Iranian internet, and together we are going to uncover all the layers of meaning hidden right inside of it.
Okay, here it is. This is our artifact. Now, for most of us, this is just a jumble of characters we can't read. But I promise you, within this text lies a story about human desire, about local innovation, and the amazing power of a dedicated community. Let's start decoding. So our very first clue comes from translating that main title. And what we find isn't something strange or foreign at all. Nope. It's something incredibly, and I mean universally, human.
And there it is. Public speaking, managing stress, building self-confidence. Right at the core of this digital artifact is a topic that you could find on pretty much any platform, in any country, anywhere in the world. Turns out the desire to improve ourselves is a truly global thing.
I mean, let's just break that down for a second. Mastering public speaking, dealing with stress, building more confidence. These aren't niche interests. These are fundamental human goals. It's such a powerful reminder that no matter where we are, we're all looking for ways to become just a little bit better.
Okay, so we've got a universal topic. We can all relate to that. But what about the where? See, this content doesn't just exist in a vacuum. It lives and breathes inside a very specific local digital ecosystem. And to really get the full story, we have to understand the platform where it was born. So, this video, it's not on YouTube. It's hosted on a platform called Aparat. You can think of Aparat as a cornerstone of the Iranian internet. It's a homegrown platform that's built to serve the specific needs and interests of its local audience. And this is where that local context is so incredibly important. While YouTube is out there trying to capture a global audience with all sorts of diverse, trend-setting content, Apara is completely laser-focused on its home turf, on fulfilling local demand. It's not trying to compete with YouTube on a global scale. It's about serving its community really, really well.
So who made this video? Well, the uploader is Faradars. And this isn't just some random person uploading a video. It's an established online educational platform. Okay, so the pieces are starting to fit together now, right? We have a serious creator making educational content for a local platform. The picture is definitely getting clearer.
We've looked at the what and the where. Now, let's dig into the numbers. Because on any web page, the data tells its own really rich story. A story about the relationship between the content and the people watching it.
At first glance, this number seems small. 739 views. In a world of viral videos hitting millions of views in hours, this might seem pretty insignificant. But hold that thought, because that is not the whole story. Not even close. Because right below that view count, we see this. Nearly 67,000 followers. Wow. Now that changes everything, doesn't it? All of a sudden, 739 views doesn't look like a flop. It looks like one specific piece of content made for a massive, dedicated community. This chart just makes it crystal clear. That tiny little bar for views, right next to that huge bar for followers, tells us something really important. This channel isn't about chasing one-off viral hits. It's about building long-term value. It's a library, not a highlight reel, and it serves a loyal community that really trusts the creator.
And here it is, the final piece of the data puzzle. This is video number 6. In a series of 59, Faradars has created this deep, extensive catalog on this one topic. So the key takeaway here is this. This isn't content for casual browsers. It's for dedicated learners.
All right, let's put it all together. We've decoded the words, the platform, and the numbers. So what have we learned? We've seen how one single screen can be a meeting point for two completely different worlds.
You can see how it all connects, right? There's this global human desire for self-improvement. So a local platform, like Aparat, pops up to meet that need. That platform then empowers a niche creator like Faradars to build this deep library of content. And what happens? A loyal, dedicated community forms around it. It's a perfect little ecosystem in action.
This table really just brings it all home. Every single element on this page has a global counterpart and then a very specific local version. The universal idea of self-help becomes personal development skills. The idea of a video sharing platform becomes Aparat. An educational creator becomes Faradars, and a general audience of learners becomes this very specific, dedicated community. And that, Right there is the ultimate takeaway. This one screen gave us a window into a digital world that mirrors our own in its basic human motivations, but is completely distinct in its platforms, its creators, and its culture. It's like a parallel universe running right alongside the one we use every day.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If one simple, unassuming web page can tell us all of this, what other incredible stories about community and innovation and our shared human experience are hidden in plain sight on the millions of other screens that we scroll right past every single day?